Dear all, welcome to the second part of the crash course on the particular examination, namely arithmetic drawing, especially for Kerala PSC examination. In this session, I am going to discuss one of the important topic which you can expect at least 5 to 6 marks. The name of the topic is units and measurement. Let me note down. So you can also note down when I am explaining. The first part is unit and measurement. Let me write the title. Units and measurement. We'll be discussing the fundamental units and derived units. The basics we are going to discuss. You know, I wanted to measure the distance. How do I measure the distance in terms of kilometer? If I want to measure the time, I'll be measuring in terms of seconds. Like that, we can say that measurement of any physical quantity. So we require units. Fine. So you have to understand what is a quantity and what is unit. Similarly, the basic concept is there are two types of units. Okay, so you can note down one by one. Two types of units. I'll be writing only the points. Units can be divided into two types. The first one is called fundamental units. Fundamental units. Another one is called as derived units. What do you mean by fundamental units? Kilogram. Then we can say that meter, seconds. These are called fundamental units. Kilogram. What is kilogram? What is a quantity representing kilogram? Actually, mass. Mass. What about the small letter m? It is meter, no? The quantity is length. If I talk about the small letter s, what it represents? It represents a quantity called time. I hope you understood. So what is a derived quantity? It derives from the fundamental quantity. For example, speed. Speed is a quantity. What is speed? Speed is nothing but distance by time. Okay. Distance divided by time. Tell me the unit of distance. Distance means length, right? Length. What about the time? Standard unit of time. Second, meter per seconds. So we can say that speed is an example of derived unit. Fine. It is derived from the fundamental unit. That is why it is known as derived unit. I hope you got my point. Now we need to understand how many fundamental units are there. This is one of the very important questions. What are the total the units, fundamental units? How many fundamental units? How many? Make a note of this. Fundamental units are there. Okay. You know, there are 7 fundamental units. Make a note. Very, very important. What are the 7 fundamental units? So, meter, then kilogram, meter, kilogram, then Kelvin, second, then mole, ampere, and candle. Now identify the quantity. So meter, it is basically length is a quantity. For kilogram, mass is a quantity. Kelvin, you know, temperature. Temperature. What about the second? Time. Time is a quantity. Unit. The unit will be second. Quantity is time. Regarding the mole, what is mole? Amount of substance. Make a note of this. Amount of substance. How about ampere? What is the quantity? Identify the quantity. Current, of course, current. And what is candela? Candela. It is luminous intensity. Very, very important. Luminous intensity. Candela, luminous intensity. I think it's clear to everybody. Similarly, two more fundamental units are available. In addition to that, there are extra fundamental units. This also you can remember. What are the extra fundamental units? First one is radian. Radian. You know what is radian? So if you are measuring the L by R, theta is equal to L by R, or you can write it gives plane angle. Plane angle. For example, circle, or it's a two-dimensional diagram. Second extra unit is known as solid angle. Solid angle. Okay, solid angle. The unit, solid angle is a quantity. The unit is steradian. Steradian. It is actually the 3D. Okay, if you talk about spherical, where the first one is circular. Now identify the units. Let me point out once again. The quantity is plane angle. The radian is the unit. Fine. What is the unit of plane angle? Radian. It is applicable for two-dimensional diagram. If I talk about the three-dimensional diagram, then I can write the quantity. Quantity as a solid angle. What is the unit? How do you measure the unit? Steradian. Fine. One more important question I want to add. The different type of international system unit. What are the types of system of units? Types of systems of unit. What are the types of systems of units available? The first one is CGS system. CGS. What is CGS? Centimeter, gram, seconds. Second one is called FPS system. FPS. What is the elaboration? Foot, pound, second. Another one is called MKS. MKS. Meter, kilogram, seconds. The fourth one is called as SI unit. What is the meaning of SI unit? SI unit is very essential. It is called International System of Units. SI units. It is invented. It is developed in the year of 1971. Very, very important. 1971. It may be asked in the examination. Hope you got my point and you understood what I explained. Fine. So I just wanted to continue the remaining part. Yeah. Let us continue. Now I am going to discuss about the standard prefixes. Standard prefixes. Okay, please make a note of this. First, let us discuss about the smaller quantity. Like, what is a centi? Centi means centi. 10 to the power minus 2, right? Multiplication factor is 10 to the power minus 2. Similarly, what is milli? Milli. Milli is nothing but 10 to the power minus 3. Similarly, micro. Micro. 10 to the power minus 6. What is nano? Nano is nothing but 10 to the power minus 9. What is pico? Pico. 10 to the power minus 12. We can see the difference of minus 3. Correct, no? Then another important thing, I don't know whether you're familiar or not, femto. Femto means 10 to the power, multiplication factor is 10 to the power minus 15. Okay, make it as 15. Then atto. Atto is nothing but 10 to the power minus 18. Fine. Similarly, septo is also that. Septo. Septo 10 to the power minus 21. Then yoto. Yoto 10 to the power minus 24. Please have a look on this. It may be asked in the examination. Let us go for the higher order. If I go for the higher order, then for example, I'll be telling you hecto. What is hecto? Hecto. Hecto means 10 to the power 2. 10 to the power 2. Hecto. Similarly, kilo. Kilo means 10 to the power 3. Similarly, mega. Mega means 10 to the power 6. Next is giga. Giga or giga. It will be 10 to the power 9. Hope you are noting down. Tera. What is tera? Tera is nothing but 10 to the power 12. Tera. Similarly, peta. Peta means 10 to the power 15. Okay, higher order. Similarly, exa. What is exa? Exa means 10 to the power 18. 10 raised to 18 or 10 to the power 18. Similarly, zeta. Zeta or zeta. It is 10 to the power 21. Iota. Okay. Iota 10 to the power 24. For higher order, we'll be representing like we can represent hecto means capital H. Okay. Small letter H. Kilo means K, small letter K. Mega, capital M. Giga means capital G. Tera means capital T. Peta means capital P. Exa means capital E. Zeta means capital Z. Iota means Y. Like that you can represent. Centi means small letter C. Similarly, milli means small letter M. Micro means mu, right? Nano means small letter N. Pico means small letter P. Femto means small letter F. Atto means small letter A. Zepto means small letter Z. Similarly, Yoto means small letter Y. Like that you can represent. This also you can remember. Kindly make a note of this. So this part is over. Now let me go for different measurement of length. How will you measure the length? Let us understand how will you measure the length. So let me note down. Kindly make a note of this measurement of length. Length measurement. Length measurement. Okay. So how do you measure large distance? How do you measure large distance? Tell me, how do you measure large distance? One of the important questions. So large distance can be measured by using parallax method. Okay. Parallax method. Like closing your right eye and left eye, and you are keeping one point as a reference. Based on that, you can measure the parallax error. So if I talk about another method is called as astronomical unit. Astronomical unit. Astronomical unit. Symbolically, you can represent AU. Okay, astronomical unit. So one astronomical unit is nothing but 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter. As I told you, it's a large measurement. Similarly, another method is called a light year. Light year. Okay, there is one more relation. 1 light year is equal to 1 light year. It is nothing but 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meter. This is also important. 1 light year. Similarly, parsecond, parse. Okay, parsec. It is denoted by the letter PC, implies 1 PC is nothing but parsecond. That is equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power 16 meter. Also, there is a relation between parsecond and light year. One PC is equal to 3.26 light year. This you can note down. It may ask in the examination. Similarly, 1 parsec equal to 206265 astronomical unit. So these relation you have to keep in your mind. I think everything is fine. Now I would like to go for a measurement of a distance measurement. Okay, distance measurement. Please note all the points, all points are valuable. Okay, first point is, so there are two methods of measurement of distance. Okay, you can go ahead with electron microscope. Go for electron microscope. So another method is called as scanning tunneling microscope. Scanning tunneling microscope. Fine. So some conversion you have to study. Like 1 foot. What is 1 foot? 1 foot is nothing but 12 inches. 12 inches. 1 foot. Similarly, 1 yard. What is 1 yard? 1 yard is nothing but 3 feet. 3 feet. Similarly, 1 yard can be written as 36 inches. Similarly, 1 mile. Kindly note down these points. 1760 yard. So these are the standard conversions. Do remember the standard conversion. Okay, the standard conversion you can remember. Fine. Similarly, 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to 3.28084 feet. Also, 1 meter can be written as, in terms of yard also you can write it, 0936 yard. Please note down this. Then 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62137. Similarly, one important parameter you must remember, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. This is very important, quite commonly used. Fine. Also, 1 foot. 1 foot is equal to 30.48 centimeter. Similarly, 1 yard is equal to, in terms of centimeter, let me write it, 91.44 centimeter. Fine. So these points you have to remember. So next is actually mass measurement of mass. Measurement of mass. Let me explain the measurement of mass, different methods. So only few points we will discuss, which is required for the examination. So large mass you can go for gravitational method. For the large mass, large measurement of mass, go for gravitational method. Very, very important. Gravitational method. If it is small mass, go for mass spectroscopy, for mass spectrograph. Mass spectrograph. This may be asked. Okay, make a note of this. Similarly, one conversion we'll study. 1 ton, you must have heard about 1 ton. 1 ton is nothing but 1000 kilogram. And 1 pound, 1 pound can be converted into 16 ounce. Okay. Similarly, 1 stone, 1 stone can be written as 1 stone is equal to 14 pounds. Okay. And 1 quarter, that is equal to 2 stone. I feel this is also very important. So make a note of this, because we can see these kind of questions in the examination. Another one is measurement of time. Okay. Measurement of time. So measurement of time is based on a clock. That particular clock is known as cesium clock. Okay, cesium clock. CAESI, cesium clock. Make a note of this. Sometimes you may get the objective question directly. So it is based on the national standard. Okay, cesium clock. Hope you got the points. Okay, so these are the points, important points related to the topic called measurement. Okay, measurement, the units and measurement. So error also we have to discuss along with this. I'll be continuing the session on errors in the coming session. Please note down these points. Definitely you can apply in the object MCQ. We'll do the MCQ as well. Okay. So any confusion you can put up in the comment box. Definitely we are going to reply. Thank you for listening us. Have a happy learning. All the best for your examination. Thank you.